It's Match Day 24. Hello, good afternoon, wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You're most welcome and welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Of course, for yet another GFF Men's Division 2. And this afternoon, the clash between Baalor Sarr Football Club, a team currently playing at home at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, against the travelling boys of Colley Stars Football Club. And currently, it is few minutes into the current contest and it is currently nil apiece. And Colley Stars had the opportunity to find the back of the net in the very first minutes of this contest. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper Paul Sambu was equal to the task for Baalor Sarr Football Club, and Paul is currently down injured, being assisted by the medics. And in case you're just joining us, this is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is also live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin Parliament Fati. Kemo Kanye, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. And before going deep into the live commentary in the GFF Men's Division 2 and the two clash between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars, we will have a rundown on the starting 11. For the boys dressed in green shorts and green socks, Baalor Sarr under the guidance of Bakari Bojang, and Bakari is having the assistance of Sedi Khan as his immediate assistant. And Colley Stars, Baalor Sarr rather, is starting with Paul Sambu in goal, Modlamin Sonko, Dominic Jabang, Yusufa Bojang, Yaya Dabo, Tisao Jata, Alaji Tamba, Kemo Sise, Malang Da Costa, Ibrahim Sedi and Amadou Tamba, completing the 11 for the Faraba Base Club, Baalor Sarr Football Club, who are currently dressed in green shorts and green socks, and currently playing from our right to left from where we are seated, against the boys in all white, Colley Stars, under the guidance of Boya Jiba, having the assistance of Patenyang. Is currently starting with Hassan Gomez in goal, Ibrahim Sanyang, Yusuf Adabo, Malik Sise, Buba Sanyang, Ibrahim Sise, Mohamed Lamin Ba, Ahmad Jalo, Alassana Kamara, Ibrahim K. Jalo, and Sajo Fofana, completing the 11 for Colley Stars. And Colley Stars, in their last game, the team got defeated 3-2, lost to Serekunda FC in the last fixture, whilst Baalor Sarr Football Club played a thrilling 1-1 scoreline against Banjul United at the Bakau Mini Stadium. Ahmad Jalo to Ibrahim K. Jalo. Ibrahim K. Jalo trying to reconnect. Ahmad, who heads, ball being headed out partly by Baalor Sarr Football Club. And Colley Stars trying to have a firm footing in this contest. Marlon Da Costa chases. It's going to be a defensive work coming from the right wing back, Modlamin Sonko, to the custodian, Hassan Gomez. Malik Siserada to Hassan Gomez. It is already a few minutes into the contest and it is currently 0-0. And it is currently 0-0 between Baalor Sarr Football Club and Colley Stars. Kemo Kanye, welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 2. And it is the clash of Match Day 24 between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr Football Club.
Yes, very well. Thank you so very much, Pa. Once again, to welcome back to every other listener that is currently, watching us live, and also that might be watching us on various platforms that we are currently streaming live on. Colley Stars, I'm starting with, currently they are on 6 positions, so you will see that a win here for them will push them to the 4th place, and this is what. So, but it is not going to be an easy game. So, as Baalor Sarr also, they currently sits on the 13th position of the standing. So, when they also win here, they are going up to the 9th place here. So, you can see a win for both sides here will give them a very, very good advantage going towards the week 25th of this GFF Main Division 2. So they both understand that, and then knows their positioning very well, and then they also know what they, especially for that of the Colley Stars side, they will be hoping that they get themselves qualified into the first division next season, looking at the position that they currently occupy. So when they keep playing a wonderful football, and then at the end of the day winning their games, of course they can make their way into the first division next season. So while that of the Baalor Sarr side, they will also be fighting. Perhaps it is not over for them, but I believe they will be hoping that they stay in the league, and then also trying to make sure that they finish this particular season on a very good footing. Although this is their first season playing in the second division, so it's never easy. So what they will be fighting for, I believe, is to making sure that they retain their position in the second division rather. So for that of Colley Star's side, they will be hoping that they get themselves qualified into the first division next season. Looking at the standing that they have the belief that when they keep winning their games, of course they can make their way into the first division. So you can see the way they have started this particular game in the first minutes that we have witnessed here in the first 6 minutes here. We have seen that Colley Stars is the team that is dominating the positions here, and also coming close about on 2 occasions in trying to making sure that they take the lead here. So you can see the hunger in them, and also the zeal for them to be winning this particular game, because they know winning this game will push them towards the top 4. So playing in the top 4 will give them an advantage, because when they finish in the top 4, they will be having an opportunity to be playing the playoff for the qualifiers to the first division next season. So let's see what happens here, whether they will be able to win Colley Stars here, or are we going to see Baalor Sarr in trying to making sure that they keep this Colley Stars side at bay, and then push the game to their favors as well. But as of now, Colley Stars is the team that is currently that has currently dominated the positions here, and also doing most of the attacks here into the first 7 minutes that we have watched them play.
Thank you very much, Kimo Kanye. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Of course, the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the heart of Brikama, hosting the GFF Men's Division 2. And this clash between Baalor Sarr Football Club and Colley Stars. And it is currently a few minutes into the contest. It's a brilliant start coming from the boys in all white Colley Stars. And Colley Stars got beaten by Serekunda FC 3-2 in their last game, whilst Baalor Sarr played a 1-1 scoreline against Banjul at the Bakau Mini Stadium in their last fixture. And both sides have already advanced the round of 16 of the FF Cup. Baalor Sarr will be taking on Heart FC on Wednesday. And on the same day, Baalor Sarr will solely play against Hawks FC. This is Ibrahima Cisse to the center forward. Colley Stars trying to keep the ball as much as possible. Ibrahima Seidi. Ibrahima, to his namesake Ibrahima Sanyang, and Sanyang Ibrahima is the team captain for Colley Stars Football Club. And Colley Stars will start the play from their own half. And the central referee of this crucial fixture is Lamin Sanyang, having the assistance of Mbanyik Marong, Lamin Colley and Sering MC.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
And there is already a player down injured, Sadio Fofana, and that's already a yellow card. And it's a yellow card for Yaya Dabo. Sadio Fofana is currently down injured. And still down injured for Colley Stars Football Club. And Sadio joined the team on loan from champions Real de Banjul. And he is currently down. Played the entire fourth round for Real de Banjul alongside Alassana Kamara. And Alassana is also not far from the scene, as the medics are currently trying to assess and also aid Sadio Fofana. But this seems to be painful. Sadio Fofana is currently flat on his back, receiving attention, and the game is temporarily stopped at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And we are currently seeing 2 of the players of Colley Stars Football Club warming up on the other end. If Sadio Fofana isn't able to continue, we will surely have an early substitution for Colley Stars Football Club. And it is currently 0-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Colley Stars 0, Baalor Sarr 0. and it's match day 24, and the last fixture played between the two ended 1-1 in a game played at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. And back at the Boxbar Mini Stadium for the second round, and the second round of matches in match day 24, this seems to be serious. Sadio Fofana is still down, and he is going to be stretched off. We aren't sure if he will be able to continue or not, but I believe the technical team of Colley Stars, under the guidance of Boya Jiba and Paten Yang, will definitely want Sadio to continue. He is one of their star forwards. Sadio Fofana, currently on loan from Real de Banjul, back on his feet, currently limping. He seems to be okay. Sadio seems to be okay, and it's a set piece for the boys in all white. Colley Stars under the guidance of Boya Jiba against Baalor Sarr. It's the boys in white against the boys in green. Modlamin Ba to Alassana Kamara. Modlamin being obstructed, and the flag of the assistant referee up against Malang Da Costa. And Malang seems to be protesting against that decision. Well, anyway, the assistant referee is very close to the scene, and he waved in for an advantage to the boys in all white, Colley Stars. And Colley Stars, formerly of BK Milan, is a team now owned by Gambian International, and team captain Omar Colley. And the team currently playing in the second tier of Gambian football, hoping to advance to the top tier. Alassana Kamara, one time with champions Real de Banjul, great back heel, partly cleared by Baalor Sarr, and Paul Sambo is the goalkeeper. He seems to be one of the busiest goalkeepers since the commencement of this game. And Paul joined Baalor Sarr Football Club in the second round from C4 United in the 3rd division. And he has been on top of his game right from the beginning. He had 2 crucial saves in this fixture. The first in the very first minutes of the contest, and the recent is just few minutes ago. And there we go. Not a decent one coming from Colley Stars Football Club. And team captain Yusuf Abojang will get that throw in for the boys in all green, Baalor Sarr. Olamin Sonko. It is Baalor Sarr on the attack. Around the democracy end, Ibrahima K. Jata, or Ibrahima K. Jalo, is one of the wing backs, trying to retrieve the ball off the player of Baalor Sarr Football Club. Alassana Kamara trying to dribble past his mark, unfortunately lost it. Ibrahima, Rasul nothing given, and it's going to be an opportunity. Yaya Dabo, not a decent one from Dabo, and he couldn't just connect to any of the players. Ibrahima K. Jalo. But Lamin Sonko to his defensive partner Dominic Jaba. Fashions of headers. And it's now a great control coming from Colley Stars. Buba Sanyang, one of the midfielders. Hassan Gomez. Gomez Hassan is the netminder and the first team goalkeeper for Colley Stars. And Ibrahim Asise. And that's in the great touch. And finally handed to Colley Stars in their own half. Ibrahim Sanyang, the team captain, one of the longest serving players for Colley Stars Football Club. Fantastic defender, having the defensive partnership alongside Yusufa Dabo, who is also on loan from Fortune Football Club in the GFF Men's Division 1. And currently playing for Colley Stars in the second tier. Baalor Sarr launches that ball forward, trying to switch the play from the right to the left. Yaya Dabo, who is already on a yellow. Malang Da Costa to Sisawo Jata. Da Costa once again. Da Costa trying to dribble past his marker. Seems to be struggling. Da Costa wrestled and rewarded by central referee Mod Lamin Sanyang. Lively contest from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and end-to-end contest between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars. And currently, all the ingredients of a great game between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars, and the only missing thing is the goal or goals coming from either Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars. Which of the sides will find the back of the net for the first time this afternoon remains to be seen. But of course, the biggest ambition for both sides is to score. Is it going to be an opener for Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars? Of course, is the ambition for both sides. It's now the opportunity for the boys in green, Baalor Sarr, Baalor Sarr is a team based in Faraba under the guidance of Bakari Bojang and currently playing in the debut season of the GFF Men's Division 2 after getting promotion from the West Coast Region 3rd Division. Yusuf Adabo trying to connect the forwards. Ibrahim K. Jallo guarding that ball off the area. And Ibrahim K. Jallo also joined Colley Stars in the second round from TMT Football Club in the top tier. And Ibrahim and some other players, the likes of Alassana Kamara, Buba Sanyang, Ahmad Jallo, Sadio Fofana, and few others, since their arrival at the club, has definitely yielded fruits as far as the performance of the team in the second round is concerned. And kudos to the entire technical team, kudos to Futi Danso, the team owner Omar Colley, and the rest of the technical members for their incredible work in making sure they have those additions to aid the team as far as the second round of games are concerned. And it is currently on the GFF Men's Division 2 table. Gambia Ports Authority leading the chart with 49 points after 24 matches. Medina United second with 44. Samga on third with 40. RS Talinding on fourth with 37 points. Elite United on fifth with 36. Colley Stars on sixth with 36 points, on the same points with Elite United. Just a point below RS Talinding on fifth. Seventh is Walidan with 34 points. Suokono is 8th with 31 points. Uni Global 9th with 30. Carnifing East 10th with 29 points. Serekunda United on 11th with 28. Gunjur United 12th with 28 points. Baalor Sarr currently on 13th with 27 points. Ouagadougou 14th with 27 points. Serekunda FC on 15th with 25 points. Latrikunda United 16th with 21. Wabanjul 17 on 15 points. SAU United rock bottom with 15 points. And it is currently a very difficult season for SAU United in their debut season in the second division alongside Wabanjul Latrikunda United. Anyway, which of these sides will be safe and which of these sides will advance to the GFF Men's Division 1 remains the question. But currently, Ports Authority, Medina United, Samga and RS Talinding are the first four teams currently on top of the table. That seems to be an early substitution. It's going to be an early substitution. Yusufa Augustine Omidigi will be introduced. Sadio Fofana is taking off. He wouldn't be able to continue. Sadio Fofana already injured and will be replaced by a midfielder of Yusufa Augustine Omidigi. Dominic Jabang to Malang Da Costa. Ibrahima, can they get something from this? Baalor Sarr, Ibrahima slips in the process. Partly cleared, another opportunity for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Yusuf Adabo, Malang Da Costa trying to get that. From the half of Baalor Sarr to the half of Colley Stars. An end-to-end contest. Colley Stars on the attack now. Ibrahima Cisse. Cisse Ibrahima playing that ball short to Alassana Kamara. Ibrahima K. Jallo trying to play that ball wide. This time into the gloves of Paul Sambu. And Sambu Paul joined the team from C4 United playing in the West Coast Region 3rd Division. Great control and tone coming from Kemo Cisse. An end-to-end contest, a lively contest. We are definitely loving it. And Kemo, we have already seen a bright start coming from both sides, and both sides trying to cancel one another and trying to also find the back of the net. But unfortunately for both, failed in the process to find the back of the net. But we believe it is going to definitely be a great game. But unfortunately for Colley Stars, they are just forced to an early substitution when Sadio Fofana got injured and he's already been replaced by Yusuf Augustine Omidigi.
Yes, Fofana, after that tackle by Yaya, then he was not able to continue. You can feel that he might not finish this particular game because I mean the way he was playing in the field, limping all over, and then in the end he decided to sit down and then give chance to his teammate. So that is football for you. If you feel that you cannot continue, then there are other players who are also good on the bench, and then give opportunity to those ones, whatever timing is it. So I mean, unfortunately for them. They are hoping that this injured Fofana wouldn't be a serious one. But since the first 7 or first 10 minutes here, we have seen now Baalor Sarr are now up on their game. The way they were playing in the first 7 minutes is far different from now the way they are playing, because we have seen in the first 7, I told you that Colley Stars were the team that was completely dominating the proceedings. But as the game proceeds, we have seen this Baalor Sarr side as well improve on their performance, and then in trying to making sure that they go all out, and then trying to create those goal scoring opportunities. We have seen them also creating a fair goal scoring opportunities here, which they could have at least capitalized on one, as we have also seen the Colley Stars side being doing in the first 7 minutes. But nonetheless, it is still 0-0. When two teams play, especially in a game like this, where both teams are yearning to win this. To win a particular game and then advance their advantages on the table, so it is always very, very difficult, because their approaches to the game will be a very, very different one. They will be hoping that they win the game, and in trying to making sure that you win the game, your approach must tell you first. So I believe both sides are doing very well in trying to making sure that they do the needful for them to go home with the maximum 3 points. But it is not over yet, because it is we are now into the 22nd minutes of this particular encounter. None of the sides here is able to break the deadlock as of yet, but we believe there would be goals before this particular 90 minutes ends here. Though the game is very much is not very much tight, especially in the attacking front and also in the midfield area. Both sides are trying to possess the ball, and then in the end they will try to making sure that they push on their opponents to try and create those goal scoring opportunities for them to take the lead. But as always, the final third is always very, very difficult for players, because that's where the defending comes, and also that's where the attackers also have so many problems in trying to making sure that they penetrate the defense line, because in most cases defense lines are always very, very mindful, because knowing that you are the last man or the last hope for your team behind. So when you are easily penetrated, it is always a very, very bad thing for your team. So they are very much mindful, and then defending against the forward for the other side is always very, very they do that cautiously, so that they are not punished. So let's see what happens here. But I believe we are going to see goals here before this particular game, and any of the sides here can score the goal, and then any of the sides here, the way we have seen them approach this game and the way we have seen their performance, any of them can win this particular game.
With the performance, anybody can snatch a victory in this contest between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars. Hassan Gomez is currently down, and Malang Da Costa is the culprit. Malang Da Costa, after that tackle on the custodian Hassan Gomez, and Hassan is currently down. And already Colley Stars forced to an early substitution when Sergio Fofana got injured after that tackle on Yaya Dabo. And currently Hassan, the goalkeeper, is down. No problems for the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a restart for Colley Stars Football Club, and they will surely use that opportunity to start the play from their own half. The custodian is back on his feet. Hassan Gomez is the netminder and the winner of Bas the Boss Goalkeeper of the Month. And Colley Stars netminder Hassan Gomez launches that ball forward from their half to the half of Baalor Sarr. It is currently 0-0 from the Box Barmini Stadium in Brikama in the GFF Men's Division 2, second tier of Gambian football. We are definitely loving this. Colley Stars up against Baalor Sarr. The last fixture, of course, in the first round, ended 1-1 at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. And it is currently Mohamed Lamin Ba and Ba Mohamed Lamin Rasul in the process, and being rewarded by central referee. And of course the central referee is Mohamed Lamin Sanyang, Banyik Marong, Lamin Colley, Sering MC, and Fabu Jame is serving as the match commissioner. Yusuf Augustine Omidige came on as a substitute in the first half, replacing the injured Sergio Fofana, Ibrahim Cisse, the leading goal scorer of the team last season, and also scored the key goals on Lamin Ba. Ahmed Lamin Ba causing some problems for the left wing back for Baalor Sarr Football Club. And it's going to be a corner. And it's a corner for Colley Stars. Alassana Kamara will get that. Kamara Alassana was with champions Real de Banjul before moving to Colley Stars in the second round of the GFF Men's Division 2. And Colley Stars will be back at the Box Bar Mini Stadium on Wednesday. And that's going to be the round of 16 of the FF Cup against the Soma boys of Heart FC. Ahmad Jallo, not a decent one. Yusuf Augustine Omidigi into the gloves of the goalkeeper, Paul Sambo. Ibrahim K. Jallo deployed on the left side of the defense, and he has been a regular since joining the club in the second round from TMT. Ahmad Jallo Ahmad trying to switch the play from the left to the center of the pitch, and Colley Stars will launch in another attack. Ibrahim Cisse around the 18-yard. Alassana Kamara trying to unlock the defense, caught out by Yusuf Abuja. Yusuf Augustine Omiteke to Mohamed Lamin Ba. Ba trying to go solo, looking for options, looking to dribble past a group of players, having it tough against Malang Da Costa. Da Costa Malang, and already that's a corner. Malang Da Costa is currently down, and he is down injured. And the medics will surely attend to the player in question, Da Costa Malang, if the green light is given. Are we going to have the medics on the pitch? We just have to wait. The medic for Baalor Sarr Football Club. And it is currently cooling break, and it is cooling break between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars Football Club, and both players. All the players will have a sip of water alongside the officials at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and this will surely give the opportunity to both gaffers to have words and few discussions with their players. And currently it is 0-0, and it is 0-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars. Kemo Kanye, lively contest, great force half, and currently it is cooling break and also an opportunity for gaffers to have a short discussion with their players. Currently both sides looking for a goal here, and then they are still struggling to find the back of the net, and we believe a goal in this contest will definitely change the dynamics, and definitely change the dynamics between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr.
Yes, very well. An opportunity for the gaffers for both sides to at least give some pass on some instruction to their players, so in trying to making sure that their weaker areas or the weaker players will also adhere to the advices that they will give them and work by those instructions. It is cooling break here, so it is rightly given by the officials of the game, because looking at the heat here, it is the temperature is very, very high, so giving players this opportunity to have a sip of the water and then cool down their temperatures, and then trying to replace the lost water already in the first 25-27 minutes here. That is a very, very good thing for the officials to at least work by and then give players those opportunities, because the health of the players also matters a lot, because it is because of their health that this is why we are playing here. Otherwise it is going to be very, very difficult for teams or leagues to continue playing using those players. So the health of the players also is highly is an integral part into the this beautiful football. So the cooling break is now over. All the players are back now. It is a corner to that of the Colley Stars side, and then they will now be effecting that corner through Bar in the far end here. He is one of their star players here, very tricky and also very skillful on the ball. When he is on the ball, you know that he is a very, very a strong threat or highly considered by the opponent team as one of the threats here that can do whatever it is not good for the opponent player, because I mean he can take on one or two defenders and then still get what he wants. So let's see what happens here. So we are now into the 31st minute of this particular encounter, and then it is still 0-0 here. None of the side is able to break the deadlock, but already it has been a very beautiful game between the two sides here in Colley Stars FC and then Baalor Sarr side.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Lively contest. Of course, it's a lively game from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in the GFF Men's Division 2. Second tier of Gambian football. And it is match day 24 between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr. So far, Agostino Midike with a header. Yusufa Bojang. Yusufa Bojang, team captain. To Yusufa Agostino Midike. Came on as a substitute, replacing the injured Sergio Fofana. Hassan Gomez. Colley Stars enjoying possession in their own half. Yusufa Dabo to his defensive partner, Ibrahima Sanyang. Ibrahima Sanyang, great control and tone. He's one of the longest serving and one of the most experienced players for Colley Stars Football Club. And he's, of course, a great central defender, having the defensive partnership alongside another experienced central defender, Yusufa Dabo. And Dabo Yusufa is currently on loan from Fortune Football Club in the top tier of Gambian football. Ahmad Jallo, is that a foul? Of course, given by the central referee. And it is already given by the central referee, Modlamin Sanyang. Banyik Marong is the assistant, or one of the assistants, Lamin Colley. Sharing MC is the fourth assistant referee, and the match commissioner is Fabu Jame from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Of course, Box Bar Mini Stadium in the heart of Brikama, West Coast region in the Gambia. And this game is also coming to you live on LSTV, on Facebook and YouTube. Parliament Fatih, Kemo Kanyi at the commentary cabin. Usman Kamara behind camera operations. And it's a decent one. Malang Da Costa. Amadou Tamba playing that ball short. Yusufa Dabo getting that out, trying to connect Ibrahim Asise. Unfortunately, Colley Stars lost possession. There has been an end-to-end contest. Ibrahima, and the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. And that seems to be a shout for a penalty, but the central referee, Modlamin Sanyang, is in the least interested, and Sanyang Modlamin is currently asking the player to come back to his feet. Modlamin Sanyang is the central referee. It's a corner. No penalty awarded. It's a corner, Baalor Sarr. Amadou Tamba will get that. He slips in the process, and it's going to be retaken. Join the club in the second round, and already that's a side netting. Mohamed Lamin Ba to Ibrahim Asise. Ball Sambu, the goalkeeper. Baalor Sarr on the attack. Amadou Tamba laying that ball forward. Alaji Tamba, the flag of the assistant referee, up against Baalor Sarr Football Club for an offside. And that is indeed a great combination. A great combination for Baalor Sarr Football Club after that tackle on Ahmad Jallo. And Ahmad is still down. And the central referee isn't interested after waving in for a play on. after that tackle on Ahmad Jallo. Jallo is back on his feet. It's a busy technical area. Busy technical area for both gaffers. Both gaffers hoping to have or secure a victory at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. Baalor Sarr currently 13th with 27 points. Up against Colley Stars on 6th with 36 points. Around the center circle. Buba Sanya. Mohamed Lamin Ba. One of the finest players for Colley Stars, tricky and pacey. Mohamed Lamin Ba lays that ball forward. Caught out by Baalor Sarr Football Club. But Lamin Sonko is still down, and he is currently down and will be assisted by the medics. And the medics at the Boxbar Mini Stadium are already on the pitch, and there is already a player warming up for Colley Stars Football Club, and the time is definitely running out for both sides as far as the first half is concerned. It's going to end 0-0 in the first half unless we have a goal from either Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars. Boya Jiba, the head coach, very busy on the technical area, and Boya is having the assistance of Patinyang. And both gaffers are former under-20 players. Of course, former national players, national team players, the national under-20. Coach Boya Jiba was one time with Wabanjul as the head coach before joining Colley Stars Football Club. Boya Jiba, and the assistant is Patinyang. Bakari Bojang is the head coach for Baalor Sarr. Karamo Sedi Khan is his assistant. And the central defender Modlamin Sonko is still down. Aliu Manga, who has been a regular for the team, is also warming up on the other end if Modlamin isn't able to continue. Bakari Bojang, the head coach of Baalor Sarr Football Club, will introduce Aliu Manga, and Aliu is one of those winning players for the Fonyi zonal team. He won the West Coast zonal with the Fonyi zonal team under the guidance of Coach Ibrahim Kamara. Lamin Sonko back on his feet. We believe he will be able to continue. Aliu Manga. Aliu Manga. Will he be able to continue? We just have to wait.
Come after.
38 minutes unofficial between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars, and currently nothing separating the two. Ibrahim Asise from an offside position. Ibrahim Asise is currently leading the line for Colley Stars Football Club, and Colley Stars forced to an early substitution when Sadio Fofana got injured, and Sadio already being replaced by Yusufa Augustine Omidege in the fourth period, and it is currently 0-0. And in case you're just joining us, this game is coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and of course live on LSTV1 on Facebook and YouTube at the commentary cabin for Lamin Fatih, Kimo Kanye, and behind camera operations as usual is Osman Kamara. He's alone this afternoon at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. Ibrahim Asise. Sise to Alassana Kamara, trying to dribble past a group of players. Alassana Rasul, rewarded by the central referee Modlamin Sanyang. Alassana Kamara, one time with champions Real de Banjul, and he played the first half of the games in the GFF Men's Division 1 for Real de Banjul before joining Colley Stars to Ibrahim Asise. Ibrahim Asise was with the team since the days of BK Milan. Great interchange of possessive football coming from Colley Stars. Ibrahim Asise. He said Ibrahim trying to go solo, still looking for options. Mohamed Lamin Ba not very far away from him. Cisse Ibrahima floats that ball forward. Buba Sanyang. Sanyang Buba chips that ball forward. Alassana Kamara. It's a decent delivery, and the ball is still in play. Alassana trying to unlock the defense. Buba Sanyang. Not too many Azam Rabat. Mohamed Lamin, this time is a header to the gloves of the goalkeeper Paul Sambu. A very steady goalkeeper Sambu Paul. From C4 United to Baalor Sarr Football Club in the second round of games. Of course, it is match day 24 of the GFF Men's Division 2, and if you may like, call it the second tier of Gambian football. And it is match day 24 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the last fixture between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr ended 1-1 in a game played at the late Osman Saho Football Field in Yundum. We will surely have a rundown on some of the last fixtures played by both Baalor Sarr Football Club and Colley Stars. Baalor Sarr Football Club against Banjul Banjul United. Did I say Banjul United? Gambia Port Authority lost to Gambia Port Authority 2-1. And drew against SL United. Lost to Gunjur United 4-1 before playing out a thrilling 1-1 scoreline against Banjul United. Against Banjul rather. In the last game it was against Banjul at the Bakau Mini Stadium, and that game ended 1-1. And Colley Stars Football Club lost 2-1 to Wagadu, defeated Medina United 1-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and of course the defeat against Wagadu was also played at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. 1-2-1 against Swokono at the late Osman Saho Football Field. Defeated Uni Global at the late Osman Saho Football Field in Yundum as well. And in their last fixture, it ended 3-2 in favor of Serekunda FC at the late Osman Saho Football Field. And of course, in the FF Cup round of 32, defeated Team Rhino 1-0. And they will be playing in the round of 16 of the FF Cup against the traveling boys of Heart FC at the Box Bar Mini Stadium on Wednesday. On the same day, Baalor Sarr will be taking on Hawks FC at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. And any moment from now, we're going to see the additional minutes, if there is going to be any, coming from the fourth assistant referee, Sering MC. And time is definitely running out for both Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars unofficial. Any time that we are able to give will always be unofficial, as the central referee and the team of officials are with the official timing. Mohamed Lamin Sonko floats that ball forward, trying to connect the run of Alaji or Amadou Tamba. It's another opportunity. Ibrahima Sanyang, team captain, to Ahmad Jallo. Ahmad to Ibrahima Cisse, who surged forward. Ibrahima trying to use his space, and he's one of the forwards, the team's leading goal scorer last season, and he was part of the last under-20. Ibrahima Cisse. Then he was with BK Milan. Malang Da Costa Malang around the center circle. Floats that ball forward. Is that a handball? Yes, given by the central referee Mohamed Lamin Sanyang. Kemo Kanye, time running out. We're going to head to or back to the dressing room with a 0-0 scoreline, unless we are able to have a goal coming from either Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars.
Yes, perhaps we are currently into the 44th minute of the play here. So I believe all the players that are currently into the field knows the timing here, and then there are technical benches as well. You can see they are up on their feet in trying to making sure that they pass on to them the instructions that they would want them to be playing in trying to, so that they will prevent their opponent from scoring against them. So it is currently 44 minutes here. We are now into the very last minute, 45th minute of this game. So let's see whether it has to be that of the Colley Stars or Baalor Sarr to get the last minute goal here, or are we going to the dressing room for the ending of the first half in this particular with this particular scoreline here, 0-0. So but perhaps we may go to the dressing room with a 0-0 scoreline. Nonetheless, football every little time counts. So you can see that would have been 1-0 lead here for that of the Colley Stars FC, but Cisse could not connect to the ball well, and then his touch on the ball was very slim, and then his ball could not trouble the Baalor Sarr goalkeeper. So we are going to be playing 3 minutes of additional time here on top of the regular 45 that has been played here. Ibrahim Cisse is currently on the ground, nursing injury. You can see the team of medics are called into the pitch, onto the pitch rather, to attend to him. So let's see whether he will be able to continue into the second half, or are we going to see him just as we have seen Fofana being replaced here by the technical side for that of the Colley Stars. But Colley Stars wouldn't want to lose Ibrahim Cisse at this particular moment of the game, because he is one of the they are reliable players that they can rely on in trying to get any meaningful result into the game. But nonetheless, he is not the only player for them, but there are important players in each of the teams that we see playing. So he is one of the important players that they can rely on to get themselves a positive result. So he is back on his feet, and then he is now being escorted outside. We believe he is going to continue. Now the center referee hands the ball to the Baalor Sarr goalkeeper for him to start the play there.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Ibrahim Cisse back on his feet, and he will be reintroduced any moment from now. And it is another restart. And it's another restart of this crucial fixture between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars Football Club, of course, coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. We are at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, not the late Osman Sahu football field. It is the GFF Men's Division 2 and second tier of Gambian football, March Day 24. And of course, it is the second round of games in the second division of Gambian football. Is the clash between Baalor Sarr, a team based in Faraba Bantang, West Coast region, or Combo East West Coast region, the Gambia, against Colley Stars Football Club, and it's a set piece as signaled by the central referee Modlamin Sanyang. It's a set piece at a great position for Baalor Sarr Football Club, and Baalor Sarr will have the opportunity to effect the set piece, and we are already into the additional minutes. 3 minutes added on earlier on, and we are into the stoppage time. Stoppage time as far as the first half is concerned, and 3 minutes was earlier on added. Baalor Sarr Football Club will have the opportunity. They be able to capitalize. A giant wall assembled by Colley Stars. Colley Stars dressed in all white. Giant wall assembled. Baalor Sarr Football Club will rely on a dead ball specialist. Who is getting this? Amadou Tamba or Kemo Cisse? Amadou Tamba is currently on the ball. Tamba Amadou also joined the team in the second round. Kemo Cisse, hands on hip. Four-man ball assembled by Colley Stars, and the custodian Hassan Gomez is in goal. Amadou Tamba is going to take that. Floats that ball forward, struck the wall. Dominic Jabang back to Tamba Amadou once again, trying his luck from distance. Yusuf Augustino Mitigi on a defensive work. Malang da Costa, the side netting. Time running out as far as the first half is concerned, and probably this might be one of the final moments of the first period. Hassan Gomez, the goalkeeper for Colley Stars, asking his central defenders to move forward. Yusuf Adabo and Ibrahim Asanya. Hassan Gomez, of course, that's the final action from the goalkeeper Hassan Gomez, and it is half-time at the Box Bar Mini Stadium between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars, and currently nothing separating the two. Colley Stars nil, Baalor Sarr nil, and this is where we're going to have 15 minutes of rest, and we will be back for the continuation of the live broadcast at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Until then, do join us in the next few minutes, and we'll be back in the next 15 for the continuation. Welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brickham, of course, for the continuation of the live commentary. And it is just the beginning of the second half between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr. As usual, Colley Stars dressed in their colorful white shirts, white shorts and white socks, whilst Baalor Sarr in their colorful green shirts and green socks. And Baalor Sarr now playing from our left to right from our commentary cabin, whilst Colley Stars playing from our right to left. And it's a decent delivery from the goalkeeper. Alassana Kamara trying to dribble past a group of players of Baalor Sarr Football Club. Caught out by Yaya Dabo. Dabo is a trusted wing back for Baalor Sarr Football Club this afternoon at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Dabo's clearance blocked in there by Alassana Kamara. Or Mohamed Lamin Dabo. Or Mohamed Lamin Ba rather. Mohamed Lamin Ba. And it's going to be a starts for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Mohamed Lamin Sonko. Sonko to Ibrahima Sanyang. Ibrahima tried to connect Ibrahima Kejalo, but failed in the process. It's going to be a throw-in. On any moment from now, we might be seeing a substitution coming from Colley Stars Football Club already. We're having two of the players warming up. Ibrahima Cisse penalized. Cisse Ibrahima penalized against Modlamin Sonko. There's already a lively contest in the GFF Men's Division 2. And it's going to be a chase. Ibrahima Sedi, who is currently leading the line for Baalor Sarr Football Club. And in case you're just joining us, Baalor Sarr Football Club, under the guidance of Bakari Bojang, having the assistance of Karamo Sedikan, is currently starting with Paul Sambo in goal, Modlamin Sonko, Dominic Jabang, Yusufa Bojang, Yaya Dabo, Sisao Jata, Alaji Tamba, Kemo Sise, Malang Da Costa, Ibrahima Sedi, and Amadou Tamba, completing the 11 for the Faraba-based club Baalor Sarr, under the guidance of Bakari Bojang. Colley Stars in goal is Hassan Gomez, Ibrahima Sanyang team captain Yusuf Adabo, Malik Cisse, Buba Sanyang, Ibrahima Cisse, Mohamed Lamin Ba, Ahmad Jallo, Alassana Kamara, Ibrahima K. Jallo. Sadio Fofana started but never completed the first half due to an injury, and he's been replaced by Yusuf Augustine Omidege. It is currently 0-0, and of course it is 0-0 from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the game between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars, and it's a strong header into the gloves of Hassan Gomez. That's a decent delivery and a decent header from Amadou Tamba into the gloves of the goalkeeper Hassan Gomez. From the half of Colley Stars to the half of Baalor Sarr, Mohamed Lamin Ba to Buba Sanyang. Sanyang Buba to Mohamed Lamin Ba. Yusuf Augustino Midige came on as a substitute in the first period. Ibrahima, and that's an infringement. Ibrahima Sedi being rewarded by the central referee Modlamin Sanyang, and Sanyang Modlamin is being assisted by Mbanyik Marong. Lamin Colley, Sering MC, and Fabu Jamme is the match commissioner. Sisao Jata to Dominic Jaba. Lively contest and great game between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars. The last fixture ended 1-1 at the late Osman Saho football field in the first round, and this game already failed to produce a goal in the entire first half, and it is just the commencement of the second half, and we are yet to get a goal between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars. Which of the sides will find the back of the net for the first time this afternoon remains to be seen. Ahmad Jallo Rasul, nothing given by the central referee. It's now the turn. Kemo Cisse, Yusuf Adabo, Yusuf Augustine Omidige, Ibrahima K. Jallo for Colley Stars Football Club, being deployed on the left side of the defense. Malik Cisse, the trusted right back, Yusuf Adabo and Ibrahima Sanyang. Buba Sanyang deployed in the heart of the midfield, currently playing alongside Yusuf Augustino Midige. Ahmad Jallo being one of the supporters players up front. Mohamed Lamin Ba, tricky and pacey, trying to dribble past a group of players, still going. Mohamed Lamin Ba, nothing given by the central referee, and the referee is Modlamin Sanyang, who has already waved in for a play on instead of awarding an advantage to Colley Stars Football Club. And Colley Stars having Ibrahim Asanyang leading the line for Coach Boya's side. Mohamed Lamin Ba being deployed on the right side of the attack. Ahmad Jallo on the left. Alassana Kamara, one of the supportive forward players. Paul Sambu. And Paul is the custodian. Joined Baalor Sarr Football Club from C4 United in the West Coast Region 3rd Division. Ibrahim Asanyang, the team captain, will get that. Lively contest in the very first minutes of the second period between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr. Who is going to win it? Is it going to be Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars? Remains to be seen. Colley Stars got defeated in their last game, whilst Baalor Sarr had a draw against Wabanjul at the Bakau Mini Stadium. Colley Stars lost to Serekunda FC. Ibrahim Asise being dispossessed by Sisao Jata. Kemokani is another beginning of the second period, and both sides picking it from where they left it. Great possessive football and goals yet to come between Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars Football Club.
Yes, very well up. Already a highly contested second half in the early part of this particular game, because we are in the 7th minute here. But you can see the ambition for both teams. You can looking at the way players are approaching this second half here tells you a lot about the importance this particular game had on both sides. So you can see the energy that they are pushing here, and also the fighting spirit between the two sides here. I mean, tells you a lot about this particular game. But nonetheless, the game is very early as of now. We are just into the 8 minutes of the play here. So, but let's see what happens here. Whether it has to be Baalor Sarr or that of the Colley Stars side to go home with the victory here. But I know whichever team wins this particular game will of course know that the game was very a very highly contested affair between them and their opponent. So winning a game here, winning that particular game alone, is worth a celebration here. So let's see, and also the way the game is being played since the first half here, coming into this early part of the second half here, whichever team goes home with the maximum 3 points, or with at least a point here, will be a fair result for either of the sides here. And then I believe both sides are very much aware that they may win this particular game for whatever, for them to go home with the maximum 3 points, or at least to get a point to get a point here and then go home with that. I believe they will be satisfied with a point here if the game had to be ended in a stalemate here. So but anything can happen here between these two sides here. Colley Stars have been pushing since the first half, and then trying to making sure that they win this particular game. So as their opponents, Baalor Sarr is also doing the same. They are also having the same ambition, and also putting up so much energy into this particular game. But it has been a highly contested affair, as I have earlier mentioned here, between the two sides here. But let's see what happens here. I believe the goal that we are going to witness here wouldn't be many goals here into this particular contest here. So it is going to be very difficult for either of the sides to go home with the maximum here 3 points. But nonetheless, a game, whatever timing that you are in the game, you must be aware that a goal can come at any time. So one team can score here a lone goal and then win this particular game, and then another team can score, and then another team can come from behind and then put up the leveler here. So they are having those qualities within them, and then when they are attacking, you know that they are having very good players within their midst. So let's see what happens here. But it's either has to be Baalor Sarr or that of the Colley Stars FC to go home with the maximum 3 points, or both sides will share the spoils, at least to go home with a point at the end of the 90 minutes that will be played here.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And it is still 0-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and some half-time scores in the GFF Men's Division 2. Serekunda FC 1, Serekunda United 1 at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. Baalor Sarr nil, Colley Stars nil at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. Kanifing East nil, Wabanjul nil in Bakau, Suwokono 1, Wagadu nil at the Soma Mini Stadium. And that's a decent delivery. And the goalkeeper dived to his right and never troubled the custodian Paul Sambu in goal for Colley Stars for Baalor Sarr Football Club rather. And that is indeed a great shot and great delivery coming from Colley Stars Football Club. And Colley Stars continue to search for a breakthrough, and equally Baalor Sarr, but both sides failing to find the back of the net in the entire first period. And now into the second half, we are yet to see a goal. It's a start, Paul Sambu, the goalkeeper, urging his players to move forward. Modlamin Sonko, one of the trusted central defenders for Baalor Sarr this afternoon. Yusufa Augustine Omediki, not a great clearance. Colley Stars Football Club will definitely miss the absence of Bubakar Fatih since sustaining that injury in the 1-0 victory over Uni Global. And Bubakar Fatih missed the last game against Serekunda FC in a game where Colley Stars lost 3-2. And he is currently on the sideline. It's going to be a chase. Amadou Tamba up against the right wing back Malik Cisse. Malik on a defensive work, guarding that ball off the area. And there is already a player down injured for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Baalor Sarr currently playing in the second tier for the fourth time. Colley Stars nil, Baalor Sarr nil. Amad Jallo is now aiding the player to come back to his feet. Malang Da Costa is the player. Sadio Fofana being substituted in the fourth half and is now leaving the dressing room to the bench of Colley Stars Football Club. And Sadio Fofana is one of the trusted centre forwards. Yusuf Augustine Omedeki caught out by Baalor Sarr Football Club. Yaya Dabo. Yaya to Amadou Tamba. Tamba Amadou, that's a goal kick. And it's going to be midweek of FF Cup round of 32 for GFF Men's Division 1 and 2 clubs. And we will surely get you the fixtures for Tuesday and Wednesday in the Men's FF Cup. We will surely have a rundown of the Men's FF Cup and the games to be played on Tuesday and Wednesday across different venues. Amad Jallo rewarded by the central referee Modlamin Sanyang, and that's an infringement already given, and it's indeed a furious technical bench for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Amad Jallo once again. Jallo to Alassana Kamara, trying to use his space, caught out by Sisao Jata. And on Tuesday 13th, Greater Tomorrow Football Club will take on RS Talinding at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in the Men's FF Cup round of 16 fixture. The same Tuesday, Real de Banjul will play at home to BST Galaxy at the Basori football field, whilst on the same Tuesday, Fortune Football Club will take on TMT at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. Wednesday will feature a clash between Baalor Sarr and Hawks FC at the Basori football field. On the same Wednesday, Uni Global will take on Brikama United at the late Osman Saho football field. The same Wednesday, Latrikunda United up against Gambia Ports Authority in Bakau. On the same day, Walidan FC will take on Kanifing East at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And the final game of the very Wednesday will feature another clash between Colley Stars Football Club and the Travelling Boys of Heart FC at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, which is going to be on Wednesday, and Wednesday the 14th of this month 2025, and it is going to be midweek fixtures of the Men's FF Cup round of 16, and the winners will advance to the quarter-final. The winners will advance to the last 8 or the quarter-finals, and the winners of the quarter-final will advance to the semi-finals, then to the final of the FF Cup. And the current holders of the FF Cup is Medina United, already booted out of the competition after losing in their opening game on the round of 32 against Hawks FC at the Kabakel football field. Ibrahima, who is currently leading the line for Baalor Sarr. It is Kemo Sise to Amadou Tamba. Amadou trying to twist and turn to Sisao Jata, great control and turn Sisao. And Sisao now back to the goalkeeper Paul Sambo. Baalor Sarr to start the play from their own half. Paul Sambo, the trusted goalkeeper this afternoon for Baalor Sarr Football Club, joined the team from C4 United in the 3rd tier. Ibrahima K. Jallo with a decent clearance. It's going to be another opportunity. Yusuf Augustine Omidigi, Ibrahima Cisse with a great back heel, and already is an advantage Colley Stars Football Club. And Colley Stars will have the opportunity to benefit from that. Alaji Tamba is the player in question for Baalor Sarr Football Club, and it's going to be an opportunity. Ibrahima Sanyang, the central defender, the trusted central defender alongside Yusuf Adabo. Ahmad Jallo, back to Ibrahima Sanyang. Ibrahima switching the play from their own half into their opposition half. Ahmad Jallo once again to the center forward, Ibrahima Cisse. Ibrahima to dribble past his marker, trying to get the ball forward, and this time around caught out by Baalor Sarr Football Club. Timely interception. Great defending coming from Baalor Sarr Football Club, and that was indeed a decent pass from the center forward, Ibrahima Cisse, trying to connect the run of Buba Sanyang. And Buba, before getting to that ball, already having the ball, taking off the feet of the advancing player. And it's going to be a double substitution. Jesus and Mustafa will be introduced. Mustafa Conte is the star player for Baalor Sarr Football Club, and he will be introduced alongside Ahmad Jallo. Jallo floats that ball, side netting. And it's going to be a double substitution for Baalor Sarr. Mustafa Conte is their star player. Of course, he is currently on loan with Baalor Sarr Football Club. And Mustafa Conte is a player of Gambia Dodge Lions Football Club, and he is currently on loan with the Faraba-based club Baalor Sarr Football Club. It's a decent one. Ibrahima Sanyang heads, one of the longest serving players and one of the great central defenders for Colley Stars Football Club. Ahmad Jallo joined the team in the 2nd round. Ibrahima Cisse dribble past 2, and Ibrahima Cisse Rasul quickly taken. It's a double substitution. Malang Da Costa is coming off. Jesus Gomez and Mustafa Conte. Kemo Cisse is also coming off. 2 tired legs taking off and 2 fresh legs introduced. Jesus Gomez alongside Mustafa Conte for Baalor Sarr Football Club. And we believe we're also going to have few substitutions coming from Colley Stars Football Club, as we currently having 4 of their players warming up on the other end. Ibrahima Sanyang, team captain, to Ibrahima Cisse. Sanyang to his defensive partner Yusuf Adabo. Lively contest. Dabo Yusufa on loan from Fortune Football Club. Alassana Kamara, formerly of champions Real de Banjul, trying to dribble past his marker. Sisao Jata clears. From the half of Colley Stars to the half of Baalor Sarr, and back to the half of Colley Stars once again, Mustafa Conte. to Yaya Dabo. Baalor Sarr currently enjoying possession in their opposition, sir. Yaya Dabo deployed on the left side of the defense. Sisao Jata trying his luck from distance, and his effort sailed over the crossbar. Goal kick, Colley Stars, and the goalkeeper will surely get this, and the custodian for Colley Stars is Hassan Gomez. And we believe we might not be having more goals here. We played the entire first half without a goal, and in the second period still struggling to have a goal coming from either Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars Football Club. And we believe a goal in this contest will definitely change the dynamic of this contest. Currently the central referee is Mod Lamin Sanyang, Bajik Marong, Lamin Colley, Sering MC, and Fabu Jame is the match commissioner. There is already a player down injured, and this will surely serve as a halt for the players, and they will surely have a few minutes of discussion as the medics are already on the pitch to give assistance. Kemo, we aren't expecting to have much goals here, and overall in the GFF Men's Division 1 this afternoon across different venues in the second division, I think we only have goals in one of the fixtures, and the rest of the games are currently on either a 1-1 or a 0-0 scoreline. We have to confirm that shortly. In the halftime score, Serekunda in the old Serekunda affair, it is 1-1 between Serekunda FC and Serekunda United. Baalor Sarr 0-0. Kanifing is than Wabanjul 0-0, and Suwokono currently leading Ouagadougou by a goal to 0. And in this contest, we aren't expecting to have much goals here unless they are able to prove us wrong. Anyway, it's a decent one. Ibrahima Sanyang heads. Alassana Kamara. Ibrahima Cisse is indeed another pacey player, currently leading the line for Colley Stars Football Club. Kemo Kanye is still 0-0. Great possessive display, but goals are currently not coming. Goals are definitely not coming from the area of Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr.
Yes, I'm now not expecting many goals into this particular contest. I think if you are to witness a goal here into this particular game, will at least be one goal into this, because looking at the way the game is being played here, both defensive setups are not willing to give any space for their opponents to explore, or they are not making those arrows where their opponents will explore and then try to capitalize on them on that particular exploitation to at least score or register a goal in their name here. So, but it's always very difficult in that final third for players to do the decisive football. Very quick on the ball, and also being very calculative in those part of the field, because that's where the defenders will also fight for their side, and then while they are fighting, you are also trying to make it so that you correct what it needs to be corrected. So that is the problem here in the final third. It's always very difficult, and then for teams to get themselves into the final, and it is always very difficult. You can see Colley Stars here, they have done a very beautiful counter-attacking football here, but you can see that particular move from the Baalor Sarr end in trying to making sure that they put up so much energy, and then try to making sure that they help their final their last two defenders are there, so that Colley Stars wouldn't outnumber them when they are attacking inside their 18-yard area, and then they have done that perfectly well, trying to cover the space that Abdullah Cisse was running for the Colley Stars, and then in the end, Abdullah, the goalkeeper, also came to the rescue of his side and then come off his line on time, and then with a very decisive move to deny Abdullah from scoring the goal against them.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and we definitely have to apologize for that terrible voice those two Common call. Amad Jallow to Ibrahima K. Jallow floats that ball forward. Timely interception by Dominic Jabang. Dominic Jabang alert enough to cut that ball out. Solid defensive work from the central defender of Baalor Sarr Football Club. Of course, a furious technical area of Baalor Sarr Football Club, and the central referee, Mod Lamin Sanyang. Is that going to be a yellow card? We have to wait. We have to wait. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card for one of the technical members of Baalor Sarr Football Club after protesting against that decision of the central referee. But anyway, there we go. It's a decent delivery. Jesus Gomez. Jesus is also one of the players joining the team from Falcons. It is Mustafa Conte for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Dominic Jaba. Sisao Jata this time around the center circle, looking for options. Sisao lost possession and rewarded by the central referee Modlamin Sanyang. And Sanyang Modlamin very close to the scene and has already handed that advantage to the boys in all green. It's going to be a triple substitution for Colley Stars Football Club. And 3 tired legs will be taking off and 3 fresh legs will be introduced. Who is coming in and who is going out? Colley Stars Lamin Marong will be introduced. Lamin Marong, one of the players, alongside Ibu Jata. Lamin Marong and Ibu Jata. And we have to confirm the other player, Ibrahim Andur. Yusuf Augustine Omidike. It's already taking off. Came on as a substitute in the first half after an injury to Sadio Fofana. But currently already being taken off. Who is the other player taking off? Mohamed Lamin Ba. And will be replaced by Ibrahim Andur. And that is the second cooling break. Ibrahim Andur, Lamin Marong and Ibu Jata are the 3 players introduced by coach Boya Jiba. And it is the second cooling break in this contest. Still without a goal. It's still Baalor Sarr nil, Colley Stars nil from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, West Coast region, the Gambia. And it is Colley Stars against Baalor Sarr in match day 24 of the GFF Men's Division 2 and second tier of Gambian football. Colley Stars under the guidance of Boya Jiba and his assistant Pate Nyang are all busy with their players having a sip of water and also giving the opportunity to have a short discussion. We are yet to see a goal, and yet to see a goal between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr. Which of the sides will find the back of the net for the first time this afternoon at the Box Bar Mini Stadium? Of course, that is the biggest question. Is it going to be a forced goal for Colley Stars, or is going to be the first for Baalor Sarr? In the last fixture played at the late Osman Saho football field in the first round, it ended Colley Stars 1, Baalor Sarr 1. And here they are, back and back at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in another class. Match day 24, and 24 to be precise, in the GFF Men's Division 2. And it is still 0-0. Is it going to end in this scoreline, or are we going to have a goal from Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars? Baalor Sarr will definitely want to have a victory. Equally Colley Stars. And currently Colley Stars, currently on the GFF Men's Division 2 table, sitting on 6th position with 36 points, whilst Baalor Sarr on 13th with 17 points. Gambia Ports Authority leading the chart with 49 points. Second is Medina United with 44. 5 points between Medina United and Gambia Ports Authority. Samga on third with 40. 4 points between Samga and Medina United. RS Talinding on fourth with 37 points. 3 points between RS Talinding and third place Samga. Elite United is currently level on points, or just a point behind RS Talinding. Colley Stars is currently level on points with Elite United, with Elite having a better goal difference. Colley Stars on 6th, Walidan on 7 with 34 points. 2 points behind Colley Stars Football Club. Suokono Football Club, currently leading at the Soma Mini Stadium, is on 8 with 31 points. And before this game, we are 3 points below Walidan Football Club. Uni Global on 9th with 30 points, just a point behind Suokono FC on 8. Carnifing East 10th with 29 points. Serekunda United 11 with 28. Gunjuru United on 12 with 28. Baalor Sarr 13th with 27 points. Wagadu 14th with 27 points. Serekunda FC 15th with 25. Latrikunda United 25 with 15th with 25 points. Latrikunda United 16th with 21 points. Wabanjul 17th with 15, and SL United rock bottom, and SL United in the debut season of the second division is definitely struggling. They had to change manager and still struggling and still languishing on the bottom of the table. Mustafa Conte came on as a substitute, 10 on his back. Mustafa Conte, and he's been rewarded by the central referee.
Ahmad. No.
It's a busy technical area for Karamo Seri Khan, the assistant coach of Baalor Sarr Football Club, and head coach Boya Jiba is also very busy on the technical area, and it is currently 0-0. It's a set piece. Amadou Tamba to take this for Baalor Sarr. Yusuf Adabo heads, not a great one. Jesus Gomez! And around the area, decently cleared by Yusuf Abojang or Yusuf Adabo. That was definitely very close. Sisao Jata lost it. Amadou Tamba regained possession. Yusuf Adabo. Alassana Kamara trying to twist and turn for Colley Stars. Alassana wrestled. Play on, says the central referee. It's going to be another opportunity. Floats that ball, Yusuf Adabo getting that ball out. And the new entrant for Colley Stars. And Colley Stars have already effected a triple substitution. Ibu Jata. Ibu Jata is the number 8, who has been introduced in the second half alongside Ibrahim Andour and Lamin Marong. Lamin Marong 10, Ibrahim Andour 20, and Ibu Jata 8 are the 3 players introduced by head coach Boya Jiba, the former coach of Wabanjul Football Club, is the head coach of Colley Stars Football Club, and Colley Stars is a team owned by Gambian international central defendant team captain Omar Colley, and the sporting director is of course Futi Danso. It is Sisao Jata. Sisao lost possession. Alassana Kamara. Alassana to Ibrahim Asise. And Ibrahim already penalized by the flag of the assistant referee. That was going to be a howler from Sisao Jata. And Sisao was just looking for options. And he was being stripped of the ball by Alassana Kamara. And Alassana getting that ball decently. And Jesus Gomez. Lamin Marong to Ibrahim Asise. Colley Stars on the attack. Ibrahim Akejalo. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Caught out by Baalor Sarr. It's a lively contest. Amadou Tamba. Tamba Amadou. Switching the play from the center to on the left. Mustafa Conte surged forward. Caught out by the right wing back. And of course the right wing back is Malik Cisse. An end-to-end contest. Lively game between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr. It is indeed a lively contest. We are definitely loving it. Great display of talent. Great possessive display. But the only missing piece is the goal or goals coming from Baalor Sarr or Colley Stars Football Club. Colley Stars dressed in all white. White shirts and white socks. Whilst Baalor Sarr Football Club in all green shirts and green socks. Baalor Sarr under the guidance of Bakari Bojang as head coach. Karamo Seri Khan, this is assistant. Boya Jiba is on the technical area for Colley Stars Football Club. Paten Yang is his assistant, and time is definitely running out for both sides. Anyway, we can confirm. We will surely get you the timing, and any timing that we are able to give will be unofficial. It's a strong header for Colley Stars. At any moment is going to be another substitution. Another substitution to be effected by Coach Boya Jiba. Yaya Dabo trying to switch the play. There's another attack. Mustafa Conte trying to go solo. Caught out by the goalkeeper. And Jesus once again regained possession for Baalor Sarr. Trying to unlock the defense. And already that's a corner. And that's a penalty south. And the central referee Mudlamin Sanyang not the least interested. And Musa Drame will be introduced for Colley Stars Football Club. Lively contest. We are definitely loving the atmosphere. Definitely loving the atmosphere at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. A huge penalty south for Baalor Sarr Football Club, but the central referee not the least interested. Musa Drame will be introduced. Drame Musa. And that's going to be taken. Musa will wait. It's a delivery and it's going to be a corner. Yusufa Bojang team captain. Yusufa Dabo heads. It's a glancing one and it's going to be another corner. Another corner for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Amadou Tamba will get that. It's a busy technical area. Busy technical area for both gaffers. Boya very busy on his technical area. Karamo Shedikan also very much busy on this technical area for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Amadou Tamba will get the second corner for Baalor Sarr at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Amadou Tamba, long and high one. Mustafa Conte heads, not a great one. Team captain Ibrahim Sanyang heads. Mustafa Conte for the second time. Ahmad Jallo, Yusufa Bojang. It's going to be an attack. Ahmad Jallo for Colley Stars Football Club. Jallo Amadou to Ibrahim Cisse. Cisse Ibrahim trying to go solo. Caught out by the right back. Not for too long. Ibrahim K. Jallo playing that ball shot. Amadou Jallo back to Ibrahim K. Jallo. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down on Yusufa Bojang. Yusufa Bojang just there in time to clear that ball desperately, and we are already loving this game. Kemo Kanye, of course, is a lively contest. We will surely get back to Kemo after this corner for Colley Stars Football Club. We will surely give time to this corner, and it's a corner for the boys in all white. Musa Drame will be introduced any moment, and we are still waiting for the green light from the match officials. Is a decent one. This one long and high one from Ahmad Jallo to Ibrahim Cisse. Wasted opportunity. Malik Cisse. This time to Ibrahim K. Jallo. Musa Drame to be introduced. Who is coming off? That's Ahmad Jallo. Ahmad Jallo taking off. Being replaced by Musa Drame. Lively contest in the second half. Both sides hoping to snatch the famous victory. Lamin Marong, that's a clash. That's a clash of heads. Kemo Kanye, it is definitely a lively game, most especially in the second half. Both sides looking for a victory here, but currently it is still 0-0.
Yes, very lively as of now, because I mean both sides are aware that I mean only a goal can separate the two sides here by giving an advantage to the scoring side to go home with the maximum 3 points. Currently, I mean we are now into the 39th minute of this particular contest, so they have about 6 minutes or so to be played here, plus the additional time before, and then to be able to get themselves the decider here, whether it has to come from, I mean, that of the Colley Stars and or for that of the Baalor Sarr to win this particular game, or are we going to see them sharing the spoils here? Perhaps, I mean, they may share the spoils here, but I mean, they can only have ever one very good chance here to separate the two sides here, and also that goal can change the whole dynamic of this particular contest, because it will allow the other team to be defending their goal and then allowing the other team to be doing more of the attacks here into before the game ends. But as of now, I mean, anything can happen because if we had to witness a goal here, I believe it wouldn't be more than one goal into this particular contest because it's already, I mean, a highly contested affair between the two sides here. The fighting spirit is very much high, and they are very much aware of the timing currently. Their technical benches knows what the timing is. See, this is why they are giving them that energy in trying to making sure that they push forward. They are trying to put up instructions to them so that there wouldn't be any room for error, here. Because I mean, if you made a mistake at this particular dying minute of this of the second half, so that alone will be a very, very difficult job for you to do in trying to get yourself the result that you wanted here. So they are very much aware of that, and then they are pushing before this particular chance come. You have seen Colley Stars coming very close to scoring the goal here, but the resolute defense line for that of the Baalor Sarr and continues to fight. And then before then also we have seen a penalty south here coming from that of the Baalor Sarr, and but the referee was right on spot to award that as a corner to that of the Baalor Sarr and denying them of a penalty. And then he was very close to the scene, so he knows what he is to award them. So that was a corner. The last touch of the ball, according to the referee, came from the Colley Stars defense line, and I believe he was very, very right because he's right on spot at that particular end. So he was very much close to the scene. So for us that are for those of the Baalor Sarr fans and also their technical benches that are currently shouting here for behind us for the penalty to be awarded to them are very much far from the scene compared to the center referee. And then he was about, I mean, one would say about 7 or 8 yards away from that particular ball. So he was very much concentrated because you can see from his face, and then he wouldn't want to make any room for error here at this dying moment. So awarding penalties that wouldn't be fair to the other team. So I believe he is trying to avoid that. So he rightly given that particular, a ball for a corner, and then it is indeed a corner, and because the last touch from the defender for that of the Colley Stars FC. So it is still nil between the two sides here. 43rd minute. We are now into the 43rd minute of this particular game. So let's see, 2 minutes plus additional time here for either of the sides to either score a goal or they share the spoils between themselves.
Time running out for Baalor Sarr and Colley Stars. 43 minutes into the second period, unofficial. As the central referee and his officials are with the official timing. It is still Baalor Sarr nil, Colley Stars nil from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. Ibrahim Cisse is currently down, and it's going to be a goal kick. But before the goal kick, Ibrahim Cisse is currently down and back on his feet. And it's going to be a goal kick for Colley Stars Football Club. And the custodian, Hassan Gomez, will get that. Gomez Hassan is the player, the goalkeeper. And time running out for both sides. And the central referee of this crucial game is Mod Lamin Sanyang, Banyik Marong, Lamin Colley, Sering MC, and Fabu Jame is the match commissioner. Around the center circle, Ibrahim Jalo. It's time not a decent clearance. It's going to be an opportunity for Baalor Sarr Football Club. Mustafa Conte laying that ball short. It's going to be another opportunity. Lost it. Ibu Jata to the goalkeeper Hassan Gomez. Time running out. Is it going to be 4 minutes or 3 minutes of additional time? We have to wait. We have to wait and wait for those confirmations. Lamin Marong. Marong trying to switch the play. From the center up front, there's going to be a chase into the gloves of Paul Sambu. An end-to-end contest. From the half of Baalor Sarr to the half of Colley Stars and back into the half of Baalor Sarr. Alassana Kamara to Ibrahim Cisse. Cisse Ibrahima currently leading the line. This time around it is Lamin. This time! What a strike! And another opportunity. Is that going to be goal? And already saved by the custodian. And already the flag of the assistant referee. Already raised against Baalor Sarr Football Club. What a strike! What a strike from Lamin Marong. And Lamin's delivery struck the standbar. And that should have been 1-0. And that should have been 1-0 for Colley Stars Football Club, unfortunately. Unfortunately, failed in the process. Kemo Kanye, that should have been 1-0. Anyway, it is already 4 minutes of additional time.
Yes, very well, Pad. That would have indeed be a 1-0 lead to the Colley Stars here. You can see Lamin Marong didn't believe that particular goal. That particular ball, that particular shot that he had was not inside the back of the net. That's what we thought. We in fact thought that it was going inside the back of the net, but nonetheless it struck the standbar and then come into the play again. We have seen another goal kick there, but a beautiful save there comes from the Baalor Sarr netminder. This is what you need when you are in such situations. I believe Baalor Sarr all day were praying was that let their goalkeeper be on right form at that particular moment that Colley Stars were trying to, put that ball into the back of the net, but the goalkeeper played very well, and then also the defenders were very much on their toes to making sure that they deny this Colley Stars team from scoring against them. Otherwise it would have already been 1-0 lead, and then with that I believe Colley Stars will be going home with the maximum 3-point, but nonetheless it is still 0-0 here between the two sides. And then so let's see what happens here, whether the game is going to end like this, or it is going to or we are going to see a last minute or last gap here that will give one of the sides here a maximum 3-point into this, or are we going to see them sharing the spoils here? But no time is little in football, so long the ball continues to float between the two teams, so anytime a goal can come. So let's see what happens here, whether we are going to see any goal here, or are we going to see the two teams sharing the spoils here.
Thank you very much, and it is either going to be a victory for Colley Stars or Baalor Sarr, or it's going to be a share of the spoils. And currently time running out for both sides. The boys in all white, Colley Stars against the boys in all green, Baalor Sarr Football Club. Baalor Sarr currently having all its players behind the ball. Ibrahim Asanyang switching the play from the center to the right side of the attack. Alassana Kamara Alassana floats that ball forward. It's a header! And already the flag of the assistant referee up against against Colley Stars, and the player is Ibrahim Mandur, and Ibrahim rose the highest, not home, but before that the flag of the assistant referee already up for an offside. Musa Drame, Alassana Kamara, Drame Musa once again came on as a substitute, caught out by Sisao Jata. Time running out, and running out for both Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr. Yusuf Adabo on a defensive work, looking for options. Back to his goalkeeper, Hassan Gomez, and Hassan's clearance isn't a great one. It's going to be a throw-in. Time running out. Is it going to be a share of the spoils, or are we going to have a late goal? Anyway, Mustafa Conte Mustafa to Dominic Jabang. But Lamin Sonko, another long effort. This time Ibrahima is a strong header into the gloves of the goalkeeper, and the custodian of course for Colley Stars is Hassan Gomez. Ibrahima K. Jalo surge forward for Colley Stars Football Club. Ibrahima floats that ball forward. It's a strong header coming from Dominic Jabang. Lamin Marong, lively contest. Final moments at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Musa Drame, diving. Ibrahima! That's a great bicycle kick, unfortunately. Couldn't just hit the target. Time running out for both Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr Football Club. Who is winning it? Who is getting the last goal? Or it's going to be a share of the spoils. Sambu the goalkeeper to Modlamin Sonko, and that's full time between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr, and it is all over at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in this huge class. Great and a great battling contest ended in a 0-0 scoreline between the travelling boys of Baalor Sarr Football Club and the travelling boys of Colley Stars Football Club. and it is going to be midweek of FF Cup. Of course, it is the round of 16 of the FF Cup, and both sides are playing on Wednesday. Colley Stars will be playing against Heart FC at the Boxbar Mini Stadium on Wednesday, whilst Baalor Sarr will play at home to Hawks FC at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. And this is where we're going to wrap it up, and wrap it up in the GFF Men's Division 2 and the second tier of Gambian football. And of course, it is match day 24 between Colley Stars and Baalor Sarr, and it ended 0-0. Full time from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and this is where we're going to end the proceedings. And it has been Palamin Fatih at the commentary cabin, Kemo Kanyi, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Until